Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and good. Okay, let's start our class for third class, term 1 science. In previous class, we completed our second half of the topic of our third lesson. Today, we will complete our lesson. Okay, what is our lesson name? Third lesson, parts of a plant. So in previous class we learned till about the leaves. Okay, today we are going to learn about the parts of a leaf. Okay, parts of a leaf. The flat and the broad part of a leaf is called as an lamina. Can you see here the leaf? The flat part and the broad part, these part is called as an lamina. A thin tube like a pattern stern runs through the middle of the leaf and divides into the two parts. It is called as a main vein. So here you can see the thicker tube that is running in the middle of the leaf, and it divides into an two half. It divides the leaf into an two half parts. We can see the leaf here one half side, here another half side. Because of this main vein, we can divide the leaf into an two equal parts. That is called as an main vein. There are a number of thinner tube like patterns starting from the main vein. These are called side veins. Some leaves have veins that are arranged side by side. So here you can see the side veins also. From the main vein they are attached and they are divided and they are looking, you can see here. So here side veins, these all thin tubes, what we are calling as a thin side veins. Okay, these veins. The veins carry water to the leaf. The surface of the leaf has tiny holes called stomata. So what the veins will do means it will carry the water to the leaf. These veins carry, the side veins will have an tiny holes. Because of tiny holes they carry the tiny holes is called as an stomata. The surface of the leaf has the tiny holes that is called as an stomata. These holes can be seen only under a microscope. Leaves take in and give out air through the stomata. So the tiny holes we can't see with our naked eye. We can see under the microscope only, and these leaves will leaves take in and give out air through the stomata. So from the stomata, what is a stomata? The side veins have the tiny holes that is called as a stomata. The stomata can give out the air what we are inhaling, human beings, oxygen. So it will come from this stomata only. Now flowers, fruits and seeds. Most flowers grows into fruits. For example, the flower of a mango tree grow into mangoes, and the flowers on a brinjal plant grow into brinjals. So can you see most of the plants after bearing the fruits they are growing into and flowers and then to fruits. Like you can see the mango, what happened first, it bears as an flower, after that it becomes an roots, after that it becomes an firstly it becomes an flower, and then flowers can be yours and it become an fruit, and then it will become an big, and in that the seeds will be present like here. For example, you can see here most flowers grow into an seeds. Like here it is an flower pomegranate, it is an little bit growing and totally grown. Okay, from the flower it becomes a small fruit and then big fruit. Most fruits have seeds inside them. Some fruits such as mango and cherry have one seed. Some fruits such as apple and pear have few seeds. Some fruits such as pomegranate and papaya have many seeds. So not all the fruits having the same only one type of seeds, and they having an only few plants having an only one seed, and few fruits having an only many seeds. Like a mango and cherry, can you eat in the mango, it having only one seed. Can you see here only one seed will be present. An apple will have many seeds inside them, and pomegranate also having the many seeds, papaya also having the many seeds. Most new plants grow from the seeds. Most new plants, how they are growing? With the help of the seeds only they are growing into a new plants. The fruit protects the seed. The seed has a baby plant. When the seed gets enough air, water and sunlight, the baby plant inside it starts to grow. So the fruit, what the fruit will do, the fruit will protect the plant inside that. And the seed has a baby plant inside the seed. In a first lesson we learn, no, inside the seed what it will happen, the baby plant isn't growing. When the seed gets what happen, if the seed will get enough air, water and sunlight, the baby plant inside it starts to grow. What happen if the seed isn't getting the enough air, water and sunlight, the baby plant which is present inside the seed, it start to grow. As we completed our third lesson, I hope you all understood. And your homework is parts of a leaf. You have to draw it, color it and mention the names clearly and properly. Thank you.